Hello guys, what's you doing? Today we're gonna do an ad video. Yeah.
What's up guys, Jaden here, and you might notice I am filming on a phone still, yes, but it's a lot further away than it would be if it was here. And that's because I'm using the selfie stick. You can't see it at the moment, but you know, I thought maybe if I use this it might help me a little bit, help me out a little bit, and so you guys get a bigger perspective and then this, rather than this. So I'm not doing much today. See, Taylor is a beauty thing, and in case none of you knew, yesterday was my birthday and there's a lot of balloons in my room and streamers from Mum. There was more, but Ben and Zachy boy and my older brother decided to take them and suck all the helium out of them. As you can see, there's like 5 in here that I'm now going to take back because the little bastard stole them off me. So I'll just put these back. But today, sorry about that. But today, I'm not doing much. Today, we're gonna go pick up Taylor again in a minute, or not in a minute, but a little bit later on. And yeah, that's pretty much all I'm doing today. Yeah, let me know you guys in the comments if guys, let me know in the comments if you'd rather me hold it or like with my hand, or use what am I looking for? The stick to hold it out a little bit further. I reckon up something like this so you can see more. So you're not just focused on me, you can actually see. Look. So, I don't know what I'm going to film today, but I thought I'd just come on. I know I haven't done one in a while. What I could film, actually, so you guys might not know. Let me bring this in. Adjust. Yep, that's perfect. So you guys might not know, but I have a motorbike. And sorry about all the sunlight and shit. But yeah, so I have a motorbike, but it's been sitting at my cousin's house for maybe the last year or so, and I haven't really gotten time to ride it. I hope I left that door open. And okay, sorry, it's just my paranoia. Yeah, so I have a bike that's been sitting with my cousins for like 2 years, and I finally, and it's been a bit shit. It's not been able to run and whatever, and I thought I'll bring it back here to my house, and I will try and fix it up, because that's what I did. And it's not my bike as such, but it's everyone's bike. So this one right here, this one is a Yamaha 250 YZ, and that's my stepbrother's, well yeah, my older brother, and he brought that back a couple of weeks ago. And then this is everyone else's bike, that one, RT100 Yamaha. It's a bit small for me, so I don't really ride it, so I'm going to buy myself a new one eventually. But this is the bike that I brought back from my cousin to try and fix, because it wouldn't run properly, it wouldn't start properly sometimes. So I brought it back here, pulled out everything, pulled it apart and fixed it. So that's what I've been doing for the last couple of days. I'll try and, actually, let me come back in here. I'll try and show you guys what I actually had to do to it to get it to work properly. Alright guys, so that one there is the Yamaha 250 YZ, as you can see, and a YZ 250F, I mean. And then this is the bike that I've been working on, the Yamaha RT100, and as you can see in here, that's, you got your fuel switch and your choke and stuff, and in there that's your carburetor. So what I had to do was take that out Right, so take all this plastic seats off so I could get into that airbox filter behind there. And I had to get into there and take it out, pull it apart, give it a clean, put it back together. And then that seemed to fix every problem that it had. But now that I've got it fixed, I have a few things I want to be able to do to it now. So I want to buy new brakes, brake handles, levers, new grips, a new gear stick, new foot pedals, new stand, new sprocket, bigger one for here and a smaller one for the front, make it go quicker. Yeah, and a new brake and a new kickstart, and maybe some new tyres eventually. As you can see, mine aren't this bad, but like you can see for some bike enthusiast people out there that this bike needs a new back tyre because it's kind of ripped, well, to shreds. But mine is like, the back tyre's new, so I won't replace that, but like if you see the front tyre, it's a bit cracked and shit and stuff. But other than that, yeah, I just want to get a couple of more things, a couple of new things for it. So guys, if you would like a in-depth thing of what I actually did to that bike, like with all the stuff, like pull the carburetor back out, fix it up and whatever, I can give you a go. I might do that actually, and that way I've got another video to put up. And yeah, so as you can see, I'm in the gym room. You got tables. That's the one that I built that you couldn't actually see, that one. And then that's another one. And obviously bikes and boat and that are in there. I'm gonna get Taylor. I'm not sure when I'm gonna do that, but you guys, I might take you along with me. I probably will actually. Go. And actually, let me just give you some insight to what what's been going on. You guys might know I lost my job as a cabinet maker. Sorry about the light change. But I'm going back. I've worked. I've got a job now at Macca's again. But I haven't started that yet. So, but anyway, enough about that. I'll tell you that more later if you'd like. But a little bit about what we've been doing here, what I've been doing here anyway, is this area, whole area here, was actually full of rock, and it's obviously still not done, but I've been clearing all that out. So we're going to lay concrete down here eventually. See, it looks like this, and we've got to get rid of that. I think we're getting that one staying, I think. And sorry, just watch everything. And then eventually we're going to get rid of them rocks in that garden and just put some bark, chip bark down. Yeah, that's basically what I've been doing. I may actually do a video of this later on today or maybe tomorrow of what I've actually been doing to that motorbike, so I will take it all apart step by step and do the carburetor again, and I'll show you how I did that. Just made myself some rice. But yeah, if you guys have anything you want me to do. Oh, never mind. I don't have to pick Taylor up. Sweet.
Hi guys, welcome back to JT's Vlogs. It's Taylor here. Kind of helping Jaden out with some stuff. He wants me to bring his computer chair to him because he's working on his bike. He's been working on his bike for the last couple of days. So I've been helping him out with it. It's going to be extremely difficult to try and get his computer chair to the garage because it is full of rocks and you can't wheel it. So I've got to pick it up. You can already tell that I'm failing at this already. I just freaking knocked the chair over. This is why you don't have wheelie chairs. See, look, he's in the background. There he is, fixing his bike. Now I'm going to bring it through maybe the front door because otherwise you can't exactly get it on the rocks. So it's going to be really difficult. So we're going to bring it through the door, if it opens. I don't know how I'm going to get it through there because there's a boat. So we're just going to lock this door. I haven't been in many videos lately because I've been at school, like I said in the last video I was in. But I am going to be in hopefully more of them because, you know, obviously I'm going to be finishing school and whatever really soon. This is terrible, me trying to record while I'm bringing a chair in. You're going to keep just getting these views. Up and down. That's what you're going to get until I officially sit down. So, how about you guys?
You said last.
Hey guys, sorry, the phone started ringing and whatever. But yeah, like I was saying before, comment down the bottom what you want me to do, and I will try and make this channel fun for you guys, because, I mean, look at me right now, I can't exactly speak right now because I don't exactly know what to say. When Jaden was down in the snow, I was planning on doing videos for you guys, but I got a little bit too busy because I was actually going to childcare. So, you know, I couldn't exactly do it then because I was, you know, I was working, it's work experience. I was doing it for 9 hours a day, and then I would get home, have a shower, have, you know, dinner and whatever, and then, you know, obviously I would kind of pass out. So yeah, that was my day for the last 2 weeks, and the only free day I had out of those 2 weeks was the day that, you know, Jaden was coming home and whatever, and I thought that, you know, I probably shouldn't be vlogging that day because it'd probably be too late and whatever. But I hope you guys enjoyed the videos that he put up about his snowing trip. It looked fun and I wish that I went. I should have went. But I didn't have $1,000. You know, I'm broke. I'm actually broke right now. How sad is that? But anyway. On his bike. He's deciding to pull it apart. And I don't know what he's doing, but he fixed it yesterday, so that's a good thing. I think he's pulling it apart to show you guys something. I don't know, like a time lapse or something, I think. I don't know, he was saying something before, I don't know, he might discuss about that with you guys. But anyway, like I said before, I should be in more of, you know, the vlogs and whatever with him. We may be doing challenges or whatever. It just kind of depends on what he wants to do or what comes up or what people ask for. We were supposed to do the Bean Boozle challenge, Bean Boozle challenge, I think, a couple months ago, but it never exactly worked out. Every time we would go and try and buy, you know, the challenge from like the store, like the beans and whatever, you know, I don't know, something came up to do with like me, and I just couldn't go because, you know, we had no money anyway. But yeah.
Alright guys, so as you see in the time lapse just then, I pulled the carburetor out. I'm just emptying all the fuel out. Make sure that you do turn the fuel off from that part so that it doesn't squirt out like it almost did for me before. Just make sure you get all the oil out of it. As you can probably see, I don't know if you can, but there's oil coming out, not oil, fuel I mean. Just try and get as much as you can out. Don't have to get all of it out. You just want to unscrew this, which is the igniting pin that comes from your throttle inside here to ignite everything, you know, to start the bike. Yeah, see, so it's connected to this. So it runs in through here and that's what starts it and stops it. So all you need to do is untwist that and it'll come out like that. That's what it looks like. Just leave it hang. Whoa. You just attach that pipe back properly. Now put that back on. Now get your screwdriver, which I don't know where it's gone. Okay, found it, thank you. And now what you want to do is you see all 4 little screws on top. Just undo all 4 of your screws. Alright, so now that you've undone your screws, you don't have to be so close to it. Now you don't. Just take them out and put it somewhere where you won't lose them. Get in there. As you can see, there might be a little bit of fuel left in there, so that doesn't matter. Don't worry too much about that. Now, this top piece should just slide off. Just tip the rest of the fuel back in there. Alright, and now you have 2 pieces. Ow. Now what I did when I took this apart to clean is there's a pin in here that I'll pull out. Come a little bit closer so you can see it. Alright, not too close. So you pull this pin out and this will just slide out. So put that aside, and then what I did was spray all this out with like degreaser or something like that, to engine cleaner or something, just to clean it. Get all the shit out of here, wipe it all out, and then I took both of these out, both these starters, and cleaned them up with degreaser. Just wipe the outsides of them, which I'll show you. That'll be right. Oops. And so just undo that. They'll both come undone, and that one isn't really this bit gets, when it's inserted, gets inserted into here, which I'll show you later on. So it goes into there. So I cleaned this bit out, sprayed all that. I pulled that one out, cleaned it, and sprayed it back in. Sprayed it out, and then I just did it back in, put it back in. Now you don't have to do these up too tight because you don't want to snap anything or anything, otherwise your bike won't work. And then, so that's that. Just clean it all out. I got some of this clean and whatever, cleaned inside out, out of there. And then what you want to do after you've cleaned it, to put it back together, is grab this. It may not always be yellow, it could be black or whatever, but put this back in. Just try and get your pin back in, slide it all the way in, so, because it does that, whatever. And then, sorry, I had to stop there, someone called me. So what you want to do is put that back in. Whoops, put this on the right way. What you then want to do is screw that back on, which I'll do off camera. And then when you go to put this back in, get a close up, and then see on this side here where my finger is, there's a little ball in there. I don't know if you can see that, can you? Yeah, you see that little lump? It's about halfway down. What you want to do is make sure that little groove on this goes inserted into there. If it's not, then it'll sit up like that, and that's not what you want to do. When you'll know if it does, because it'll go right down and you'll be able to see it into there. If it doesn't, then you won't see it. It won't engage properly. So what you want to do is make sure you got it so it engages fully, and then just screw that back in, and I'll come back when I'm putting it back in. And alright guys, so I'm back. So what I said, remember how I said line the little ball that you'll actually see in there. You might not be able to see it on camera, but in here you will. Line it up with the little groove so that when you do put it in, it doesn't do that. It'll actually slide in. So as you can see it. And then what you want to go ahead and do is, if I can do it, is just twist it back on here. Do it right up tight, as tight as you can do it with your hand. Don't use any tools. And I need new fuel hose, but that's a later thing. Now what you now want to do is, it'll sit back in your bike like this, so you may not have been able to really see it when during the time lapse, but this little bit gets inserted into here, and then this bigger bit, this is the air box. Hang on, where's my screwdriver? Now I just want to be able to undo this, because for some reason it comes straight off. But this, you just want to undo. You don't have to undo it all the way, just so it's loose enough that this will just slide back on. So what I want to do is come around here, or there, is just slide this all the way on. It's pretty easy, and then put this back here so it'll sit, and then basically get your screwdriver and just do it up until it's tight, that it doesn't move, which I just normally try and do it all the way up, but you don't have to do it all the way up. So now it's on there. Now see how I've already loosened this one, so it's loose enough that it spins. What I want to do is, you have to come around here, Taylor. Now what I want to do is stick this little bit.
Hashtag bad camera skills.
Yes. Now what I want to do is stick this little bit inside there. So piss them off. Get them way out of there. And then just basically slide it in there. There you go. So you want to get it all the way in there. You might have to give it a little bit of a wriggle, but it'll go. Oh no! I need my screwdriver. And then get in there if I can do it up. Alright, now, so we've got that tightened up. Now what I'm going to go ahead is, so I don't bore you, is just put everything back together. And then when I've got it back together, I'll show you what I did. So first, I'll just give you a general rundown. I'll bolt this back on, the air box back on, so it's not wriggling. I'll then chuck this back on, the fuel tank back on, then put all the plastics on, and then the seat, and I'll come back to you. Alright guys, so that's how you do it. Now what you want to... Oh you fucker.
Uh-oh.
What you want to do is remember to connect the fuel hose.
I think he's connected the hose up now.
Let's try it again.
Pretty sure that's like the fuel that's like a puddle under the actual bike
Yes,
too.
it is. Right, so what you want to do is come to the side, turn your fuel on, choke on, make sure your engine stops on, pull your kickstand out, you know, make sure it's out of gear, if not, hold your clutch in. I'm not in the frame of fucking few, Taylor.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, you want to be in the actual middle, okay.
Alright, make sure it's out of gear, and if it's not, hold your clutch in. There you have it. And then when it is warm enough, you can turn the choke off and hopefully it'll just idle without you having to rev it. And yeah, that's how it is done. So as I told you guys earlier during the video when Taylor wasn't here, that I'm going to get new parts for this bike to fix it, make it look better. Yeah.
I think you should be the one holding the stick. I can't do it, like, it's just difficult.
Alright guys, that's been us today. Hopefully there's more videos with this one in it, and what was I saying?
Oh, I don't think I was really saying much. Hopefully when with more vlogs and whatever, I have more to say. I'm pretty boring right now. We'll hopefully do challenges and whatever, so it should be lots of fun.
Anything else?
No thanks.
No thanks. For that's been us. That's the rebuild of my bike. I've had to take the carburetor out. Well, let's not knock that out. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.